Wow. Hello, Africa. You're welcome to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices Show. This is a show that tackles issues pertaining to women as they contribute to national development. How have you been? I am so excited today because we are celebrating Ghana music. You know, it's Made in Ghana month here at ETV within the Global Media Alliance Group, and we are so happy to celebrate music today. And I have Bethel Revival Choir with me here. They've got their reps who are going to be responding to most of the questions I'm going to be asking. So I need you to draw close to your TV set or to your Facebook and then send in all those beautiful comments you've always wanted them to hear right from you. You know what I like about this song that just played, the Hola song? You know, the part that they say, ay, 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 ay. It has this Lion King feel to it that makes you feel like, wow, this is Africa. This is Ghana. And you feel so proud to be Ghanaian. I'm going to be introducing our guests, but just before I do that, let's take a look at what we have to say on the 60 seconds update. All right, so please let me link you up to that, and then we'll continue right after that.
The Global Women Leadership Summit and Honors 2022 saw Dr. Irajo Anunu receive an award for the Medical Media Personality of the Year at its maiden edition. The event took place at the La Palm Royal Hotel on Saturday under the theme, The Impact of Women Through Corporate and National Development. Dr. Irajo expressed her excitement during an exclusive interview by showing how humbled and honored she was for being recognized and given an award. She started her health advocacy in 2017 on social media, moving consultation and education from the hospital office and making it readily available to the public on their phones, radio, and television. She revealed the inspiration behind this was to reach out to lots of people to give them the information they needed but lacked. Dr. Irajo completed medical school at the University of Ghana in 2012 and currently works with the Ghana Armed Forces as the medical officer in charge, Douala Medical Center, Burma Camp, Accra. She was 16th on the advanced media list of 50 most influential Ghanaians in 2019.
And you are welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices Show. And you see, I want to say a very big congratulations to Dr. Irajo. She has contributed a lot to national development and she keeps doing more. We are so proud of you. Keep it up, okay? Right, so before the 6 seconds update came up, if you just joined us, well, you missed Hola. Hola was this song that really had this Lion King feel to it that we enjoyed. You need to go look for that song on the Bethel Revival Choir YouTube page. Just look for Hola. Hola is spelled X-O-R-L-A. You know, just look for it and you get it. Pastor Helen Yorson was the one that they featured on the song, and it's phenomenal. It really celebrates Ghana, celebrates Jesus, and celebrates music in general. Well, my outfit has been put together by Afariwa Styles. You can always locate her on Instagram and Facebook at afariwa.styles. You can also give her a call right now because her phone number is right at the base of your screen. Physically, you can also go to her shop at Osu or along the Teshinungwa Road at the Rasta bus stop around Container. If you know that area, please get there. You would find Afariwa Styles. And Chana Shito also is Ghana's #1 pepper sauce. So if you've not tried it, you need to try Chana Shito. Whatever it is you want to eat and you want some spice feel to it, just box it with Chana Shito and you will be telling a whole new story. We also have Leap tomato mix, holding us down for the best stews, best abenkwan, best nkatenkwan, best okra stew, best jollof rice, whatever recipe it is that you need tomato mix for. I'm asking you to please go ahead and make use of Leap tomato mix. And my hair, proudly put together by Awu's Hair. You can also find her on Facebook and Instagram. Give her a call. She can offer home services or commercial services, whatever your preference is. Now it's time to introduce my very special ladies from Bethel Revival Choir. Right, so please let me start from you. Introduce yourself and what you do at the Bethel Revival Choir.
My name is Ami Delasi. I'm the PR for Bethel Revival Choir.
Okay, Ami Delasi.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
My name is Jifa Kata. I'm an alto singer.
You're an alto singer with the Bethel Revival Choir. I am an alto singer too. So at least I'm happy I have a partner with me.
Ultimate.
Yeah. Have you seen that? There's this video about what sopranos and altos do. There's this video going around. So when the soprano sings, then altos want to show that, okay, we too, we did.
They do that.
They do that, right?
Yeah.
At the Bethel Revival Choir. I think it's everywhere.
Yeah.
There's this competition that is always going
It's
on
a
between
good
soprano.
rivalry.
It's good. It's a good one because it makes us all, give out our very best. But I see you're Delasi, and I see that you're also. Is everyone within the Bethel Revival Choir an Ebe?
Oh no.
Okay.
We have Akans, we have Gans. The church is like dominantly Ewe.
Okay.
But we have other tribes also in the choir.
And within the choir.
In the church
But
as well.
everyone just has to learn the Ewe songs.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
It's a beautiful one, seriously. With the ay, 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 ay. Tajiko. What do we say there?
Dojiko.
Aha. Tojiko.
Yes.
Ay, 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 ay,
Take
ay.
heart. Be courageous. Have faith. So Dojiko.
Ay, 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 ay. That's so beautiful. So, Bethel Revival Choir, how long have you been in existence? I mean, would you take us?
So we've been around since the 1980s. Started with uncles and aunties. They've handed over, and then this is the current generation.
Wow, wow. So like a tradition, you've had generations passing through.
Yes.
Oh, wow, beautiful. So how come it's like just within the recent years, everybody just heard about you. I can't really believe that you've been there since the 80s. Because we started hearing about you like maybe like 5 to 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Quite recently. So how come? What did you do differently this time?
Okay, so we actually didn't do anything different. Okay, so Bethel Revival Choir is actually the praise and worship choir of the church, of the Global Evangelical Church Kotobabi. So we're just into praise, worship in church, and that was it. Then along the line, we realized that most of the songs we were singing in church was either Twi or Ga or English, and very little Ebe songs in the system. So we decided to revamp some of the old Ebe songs in the system, polish it up a bit. Then along the line, we started these monthly worship sessions we have every first Sunday of the month. Because you go to church on Sunday, and just when you are gearing up to dance, they're like, it's time. You have to stop.
That's true.
And we felt people needed to worship, people needed to praise. So every first Sunday of the month, we have this 2 hours non-interruptive praise and worship. Just come, we worship. So we invite all these our friends you see on the annual album. They come through every month. And then we felt, okay, it's not just about our church, so let's bless the world with what we've been doing. And we decided in 2018, that was 10 years after we had started worship nights, and said, okay, let's give it out to the world. And then God decided to blow our minds. And
wow, he really did.
took
He
us
just blew
out.
your mind. And he blew our minds too. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, we'd like to know where you've taken Ewe songs to. Within Ghana, outside of Ghana, where? So do stay tuned. You're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. Before we went on the break, I was asking the members of Bethel Revival Choir where they've taken their songs to. And I'd like to hear that from you. Please take it away.
Okay, so our songs have gone very far. Because of YouTube and iTunes, AudioMark, our songs have gone outside Ghana. Sometimes you get songs from, videos from Brazil, Nigeria, and all those places. And physically, we've gone to minister at Togo, we've gone in Ghana, we've gone to Volta region. Because we are doing this tour because of our annual album. And we've been to Kumasi.
Almost all the regions across the
Yes,
country.
we've gone everywhere. And it's just amazing where God is taking us. And we know this is not the limit.
Oh,
We
wow.
are going far.
I am so happy with the words she mentioned about where God is taking you. So, as God is taking you to the higher level, let's take a look at how people within the group are coping. Because to me, the kind of songs you are able to put out there, it tells me, as somebody who belongs to a choir in a church, we need so many rehearsals to be able to get to the point, you've gotten to. So there's a lot of time invested in rehearsals. Now, this is a women's show, and I see a lot of women in the Bethel Revival Choir. Could you tell me, are they not working, or do we have people as dedicated members who probably are paid as members of the choir, so their job is just to come and learn how to sing?
Interestingly, about 90% of the members in the choir have daytime jobs that takes us away from 8 to 5.
Wow.
So most of the things you see us do, we do them after work. We do the all nights, we do the studio sessions, we go home tired and you have to get ready for the next morning's job. But I think that grace has been sufficient over the years. And then our music directorate team are always on point. So they are always making sure that by the time we are getting to rehearsals, every part knows what to learn before you get to rehearsals. They're telling you what to do. So the polishing and the process we go through, as much as it takes a lot of time, it's quite easier for all of us to do. And then the members have been consistent. They've been faithful to the cause. Because sometimes you travel as far as Kumasi and you are getting back to Accra by 3 a.m. And the next morning you are going to work. It's a Monday morning. You're not coming to iron, sort yourself out and go to work. Then after Monday, you are thinking of going to sleep and there's a program within the week. So you have to come to rehearsals. Naturally, it puts a lot of stress on us, but members have been committed, members have been consistent. And when you go for some of these programs, the stories you hear, the testimonies that come out, the songs ministering to you personally, by the time you come back, you are fulfilled and it gives you the edge to go for the next one. So I guess God has been faithful.
That's what has been keeping you.
Yeah.
All right, so still on this commitment and loyalty to the group, I'm looking at the married people, married members. How are they coping with their children? And do we have some of the members married to each other in the group that makes them to understand that, okay, yes, we have rehearsals, so we are coming, daddy, mommy, and children. I want to understand how family actually plays out within the Bethel Revival Choir.
Okay, so what helps us, fortunately, is that because it's a church choir, most of the ones who are married to either members in the choir or people in the church who firsthand know what Bethel is about. So most of the husbands are able to release their wives. They understand what they are doing. And God has blessed us with very faithful, supportive spouses who come to rehearsal with the kids, help with the kids whilst the women are going through the rehearsals. They have couples within the choir. And our music director and the wife are all executives. And they are members of the choir. Our president, the wife is supportive. Most of our executives their wives are within the group and they've all been supportive all this while.
That is awesome.
I guess God knew where he was taking us, so he had to give us supportive husbands.
And we'll also support you to keep going and taking Ghana to places, okay?
Thank you.
So I've already seen that you started sending in your messages. I'm going to read them very soon. But before I read them, could we please play the next song that I really like? That's the one we featured Pastor Jennifer Kofi. That's Trusting God.
Yeah.
You will love this song. Just stay tuned. Experiences of Bethel Choir ever since you joined Bethel Choir that needed you to really trust God, that you look at this song and you say, wow, this song really speaks to the time we went through something like this. Do you have any story that you really needed to trust in God and he came through for you?
So then that would be the whole album, let me put it that way, because we think that God has been faithful. God has brought Bethel through very difficult times. Initially, it was just about us. And we know that the media fraternity is a very tough one for a traditional choir to break through. But we released our album, and out of nowhere, we are receiving calls, come, I'll host you. And some of these people are people you pay to go and see. People book appointments ahead of time. We are breaking protocols. We are going to places we never thought as a traditional church choir would get to. Then there's the awards bit of it. We are getting to minister at events. Some of the events that I go for and the people I meet, I'm like, wow.
Wow.
There are times when people within the choir who were unemployed got jobs because they were members of Bethel Revival Choir. People had gotten contracts, people have been healed. And we're supposed to release the annual album in 2020. Then COVID happened, and then we couldn't do that. And it took us back a little bit. We're all heartbroken and all that. But God had a very unique way of doing things. Just along the line, we lost a member. And it really broke us down. But it happened just around the dates we had fixed for Enyo in 2020. So we're asking ourselves, what if COVID had not happened? Around that time, we had lost a member. It would take everything off gear.
Yes, it will.
But God in his own wisdom felt, no, this wasn't the right time for you to release Enyo. So he took us back a year, and then by 2021, it was out. And the response has been massive. And before we released the album, one of our sessions, we just wanted to thank God for what he has done. And I sat back and listened to members tell us challenges they had gone through individually and how God came through. Every one of us had a testimony of some sort. So that was when I knew that it wasn't just about the singing. God was really doing something for us as individuals and even as a group. So the whole annual album, Trusting, every other song here is our own way of saying thank you to God for how good he's been.
Amazing. So for those of you who are watching and hearing her talk about Enyo, this is the Enyo song. It was featured on it, and I was really dancing and enjoying. So what does Enyo mean?
It's good.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's good. That's just what Enyo means.
Yeah.
Wow. So when they say Enyo Nam, what does it mean?
He's good for me.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. So now I am so eager to go onto our Facebook page. You know, I need to read the comments. So if you've not sent your comment, please, I need you to send in the comment right now because I'm coming to read it, and you don't want me not to read your comment, right? I need to read it. Okay, so I see Makafui Abene Gonyo. She says, #Enyo. Benedetta Lucky Yao Louis says, he's been so good to me. Rose Dobeda Dramdo says, he's a good God. And Rose Dobeda comes back and says, #Enyo. Henry Kwame Dochomo says, he's good. Henry Kwame Dochomo comes out and he's like, you know, showing me all the sparks of fire and everything. And whoa, like the comments are like they're bombarding me. Okay, let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'll continue with it. Okay, do not go away. Yes, before we went on the break, I was reading your comments, and I still have to read a lot more of them. So Henry Kwame Dachumo sent us the sparks, and then I see Philippe Ignacio. He says, I am loving the set. Thank you so much. Another person says, oh, her name is Ophelia. She is loving my beads. Thank you. This bead was probably put together by Twinny Crafts. So if you go on Facebook and Instagram, just look for Twinny Crafts. You'll find her, and you'll find amazing, amazing pieces. Thank you so much, Twinny Crafts. Somebody is loving the beads you put together for me. All right, I continue with the comments. I see Rose, she's back. She says, #Enyo. And then I see Linda Buahini. She says, Bethel is such a blessing to the world. Indeed, they are a blessing to the world. I see Mauli Atipo. He says, #Enyo. Henry Kwame Dachomo comes back and says, God bless you guys. And Linda Buahidi comes back, my Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir, Ghana chapter. Whoa. Mauli Atipo says, keep blessing us with good music. Much love. And he shows us the emoji of the heart. I see Benedetta Lucky Yao says, Bethel Revival Choir, projecting Jesus to the world. I saw a video of Brazilians choreographing to Tegwe Tegwe. Okay, yeah. That song definitely is going to play today, and I knew God has just begun. And that song is one thing that also moved us during Greater Works. Yeah. We sang Tegwe Tegwe back to back. Everyone in ICGC, I can say, has learned how to sing the Tebe Tebe song. It was amazing. A beautiful rendition. And I am seeing people sending me waves from across the world because we transmit, you know, on Facebook as well. We have a lot of people watching us from outside of Ghana, and I usually acknowledge them on the show. So I see you, Ifuma Woked, my #1 star from the United States of America, sending her a wave that she's watching. Gloria Okereke is also watching from the US. I see Mingi, okay, I hope I'm able to mention your name well. Mingi, you say you're watching from China. And I also see Jane. Jane is watching from Australia. Thank you so much for sending us your wave. I also see some other waves from across Africa, from Casablanca, from Cairo. I see you sending in your wave. From Ouagadougou. I always get waves from Ouagadougou. Thank you so much for watching. And I also see from Lomé, Yaoundé, you're all sending in your waves. And then down to Nigeria, where I have a lot of viewers, you are sending me waves from Oka, from Enugu, Onitsha, Nnewi, Guzo, you're sending me some waves from Guzo, okay? From Abuja, from Lagos, you're sending in your waves. From Calabar, thank you so, so much for sending in your waves. Coming down to Ghana, I see, oh my goodness, a lot of waves from the Volta region. Yes, I have brought our people. The Volta region. You know, we are celebrating the name of Jesus and celebrating Ghana music with Bethel Revival Choir. So the Voltarians are my in-laws because I'm married into the Volta region, and I'm very happy to celebrate Jesus, even though I'm still learning the language. I hope to learn better. Thank you. I also see from Lubatota in the Volta region, okay, from Salt Pond, from Axim, Halfasini, from Cape Coast. Thank you all for sending in your waves. And Accra people, I see you all sending in your waves. All right, so please, I'm still taking more comments and messages. You can please send them in or send in your wave and tell us where you're watching us from. Okay, so now let's delve into Tebe Tebe, because I mean somebody mentioned it, so it's moving me there. And the T-shirts you're actually wearing says Tebe Tebe forever. Could you tell us the meaning of Tebe Tebe?
Forever.
Forever. Yeah. You see, Mawunyo Tebe 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 Tebe. Okay,
Yeah.
how do
Tegbe, tegbe.
Okay. Tebe Tebe. That is beautiful, and that was done by Pastor Edwin Dodson, and he did justice to the song and the backup, the dance, the choreograph, the uniform. Tell me, who chooses your uniform?
We have a shadow committee. They take care of their uniforms. They will go and scout for styles that will fit, because we have different body types and shapes in the choir. So you need to get something that will suit and look good on every single person. So nobody will come and complain. No, we ladies.
Yes, that's true. It's not so easy to please us.
Yes, so they brought the style, and then we said, oh, it was nice. And when we wore it, we looked amazing.
You looked amazing. You looked divine. It was so good, you know.
And everyone, all the dresses we wore were designers from the choir.
From the choir as well.
Yes.
That's good. So you're empowering people within the group, you know, and also
Actually,
showcasing
everything
Christ.
about Enyo, except for our friends who we collaborated with, everything about Enyo album was done internally. God has blessed us with immense talents within us, so we make use of those talents in producing all our albums.
That's beautiful. So the makeup, the girls looked really lovely as well. So you had internal people also doing the makeup for people?
Yes, it was done by a friend of the choir. She's Just Love Beauty Parlor. She's on Instagram. You can check her out. She's really good. She made us look very beautiful that day.
It was lovely.
Yeah. And then our dresses were from Jamdo and
Nita Creations.
And then Ian.
And then Sky Wear for the guys.
The guys normally don't give wahala, so
I know, right?
It's very usual. Okay, so the grooming and everything. So it means that when you want to make your presentation of your song, you think international, or you think, okay, I mean, we're doing it just for Ghanaians, let's just try and do it. What's the thinking when you're coming to put the album together? You look at the visual texture. What do you really consider?
When it comes to the songs, our music director, Henry Kwame Dachoma, he's a perfectionist. He wants the best. So he will drive it into you and make you give him exactly what he wants. So we are not looking at Ghana, we are looking beyond the shores of Ghana. For instance, we want Angelique Kidjo to hear Hola and go like, oh, whoa, this is the choir I would want to listen to. And Pastor Helen delivered excellently. And you listen to the song, you're like, wow, this was done by a choir in Ghana, but it was up to international standards. Sometimes I sit back and I'm watching videos on social media and I come across a video of Tegbe Tegbe, and it's done in some country I've not heard of, some church I've not heard of. I'm like, Tegbe Tegbe has gone that far. And Pastor Edwin was just amazing. He nailed it. And Pastor Edwin has been with us from when the choir started, and he's been with us throughout. He's groomed most of us. He's always there giving us guidance, helping with rehearsals. He's constantly at our worship nights. So this is somebody who knew the choir on very personal level. So he was able to flow with us and gave us that groovy song that you could really dance to. And it was beautiful. We always sit back and we enjoy the songs. Trust me, we as members, we enjoy the songs more than you do.
Oh, okay. Amazing. So as you mentioned, you enjoy the songs more than we do. Okay, let's see how well you enjoy it. Could you a cappella for me, please, before we play the Tegbe Tegbe song? Just think of one that you could just do for us to enjoy at least some live rendition.
Okay. So we do that.
Okay.
So we do Pegbajala.
All right.
Sing it.
Pegbajala chiko mano, Pegbajala chiko mano, chiwo vajaja, ahumu avatu, gake simele pelachi, nyemavona nekeo, simele pelachi, nyemavona nekeo.
Wow. And on that, Sikola Yemechi. On that note, we'll go for our final commercial break. When we return, we round up with Tegbe Tegbe. Do not go away. And you're welcome back to ETV Ghana's African Women's Voices Show. When we went on the break, somebody sent me a voice note. The person's name is Lorenda. Lorenda sent me a voice note of the song, and she says she's really enjoying your stay with us here. Oh, Bethel Revival Choir, you made somebody send me a voice note singing.
Oh, hi, Lorenda. We are blessed.
Yes, Lorenda, you're blessed, okay? Let me continue with the messages that have been sent so far, so I don't miss anyone's message. Okay, Henry comes back to say, I want Abaja. Okay, our morning show always plays Abaja. So tomorrow morning, you will definitely watch our morning show, and then you hear Abaja, okay? We don't miss it. Every morning, it's Abaja we play. Now, Efo, the Fast, and Bodube says, just join in. Oh, F4, don't worry. You just joined. You can always watch it from the beginning. We streamed on Facebook, so you can watch, okay? Mauli Atipo says, angelic voice la. Hey. Henry Kwame says, beautiful. Rose Dobeda says, feeling the a cappella. Hey. Nanadra Boafo says, beautiful songs. God bless you. Dre Dressen actually has sent us some emojis of sparks, hearts, and 100%. Thank you so, so much. We are rounding up today's conversation, but we definitely are going to see Bethel Revival Choir again, because they are coming back. And when they come this time, they'll come much more than the number that is here. Believe you me. All right, David, I'm saying it right now for you to hear. The Bethel Revival Choir is coming, and they're coming in their numbers to be able to make us celebrate Ghana music the more. So please, are there any final words you've got for anyone who is watching us, especially for somebody who wants to join the choir? Is it open, or must you be in the church before you join the choir?
Yes, so if you want to join the choir, you have to be a member of the church. It's mandatory. We have someone who has been blessed by our songs that he came to join the church, to join the choir.
Wow,
Yes, we
that's
have
a good
someone
testimony.
like that. Yes,
That's a good
and
testimony.
it's amazing having him around. So you can join us by joining the church, then join us. But you can be a friend of the choir as well. You can just support us in any way you want. Maybe if you're having any program, you'll be there to support us in any way that you can. We have friends of the choir like that.
Do
You can
that.
also be an associate.
Okay.
Like Pastor Edwin, Akase, Joe Metal, they are all associates of Bethel, so they support us with our programs. Can always join us. We are actually open to having a lot of people come in and help us. It's a ministry work, we can't do it alone. So we encourage people, once you are attached, you want to be a part of us, you are always welcome. Just go to our social media handles, follow us, send us messages, encourage us, follow us to events, wherever you see us. And then at least try and identify one member of Bethel, so that when you see that person somewhere, you can go, oh, hi, I know you from Bethel. Then we take it from there.
Oh, that is
we
so
are that
beautiful.
friendly. Yeah.
So what about learning of parts? Is there one trick you can give to anyone about learning parts? Some people know how to listen to songs, but when they listen, they're not able to say, okay, this is soprano, alto, or tenor. Can you just in a few seconds tell me if there's any trick, or you guys just have to follow what the director tells you to do? Is there any trick to it?
So I think what helped us was our music director created a learner's page, sort of. So when we come, we are able to go through the songs. He teaches us, this is what soprano is supposed to sing, this is what alto sings, this is what tenor sings. But because we've done that over the years, now we're able to pick some of them on our own. You listen to the song and you can tell this is a soprano, this is an alto. But it's something we've done over the years. So I'll
Okay.
say that practice makes perfect.
Perfect.
So you need to keep learning.
All right, thank you so, so much. So I'm going to show you another interesting guest next week. So I want you to enjoy the rest of our interesting lineup for you as we sign out with Tegbe Tegbe. Bye-bye.